Guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first round of the Solary Cup 2021, a mixed style competition with a prize pool of 2,000 euro. 2,000 euro is a lot, and it's sponsored by Objective Code. I think I pronounced that correct. So thank you so much for sponsoring this event, and you can also see the other sponsors there. So good luck to the players. We have the first round where the top 8 is going through, but we unfortunately only have 10 players that are playing. But we're gonna use those to just get familiar with the maps. We have the first map, Rafflesia. Rafflesia is the first map by Mephisto, where the WR is a 106.19. So pretty long map, and we have 4 rounds on this map with 1 warm-up beforehand. And yeah, you know, you might wonder yourself, cup mode or not. No, it's round mode that will be played today in the first round. And we'll use the MotoGP point system, so 25, 20, 16, 30, 13, 11, 10, and then down in 1 intervals to 1 point. As we have 10 players here on the server, 2 have to say bye-bye and pack their things in the first round, and they cannot move into the round of 8. Looking forward to this one, but we have a total of 20 rounds because 5 maps in the map pool, and this is the first warm-up here, which will be on every... or like after every map switch. You can see this map, it's not that easy with all those transitional parts and also the length of it. But looking forward to that. So I'm gonna focus on the top 5, but we have the CP Live thingy here as well, which is great. That is really great, and I might even put that one here. I think here it is better. Then we can see the local records. I think that is great there, or better. Alright, but let's go into the first round. Good luck to the players. And let's follow actually Feet. Let's follow Crazy Feet here. Let's see how he's doing it here. Loud6 with a great start. There goes so close to the wall, but Gates a lot of speed, as well as Aurel. Very direct line over the magnet part, so Aurel is leading. Also Xerox is here, an old team member of mine, or like an old teammate of mine. I played with him in Team Eden. They were great times, but now makes that mistake, so the caster's curse is kicking in. He has to go for the safe way because he cannot make that jump. And also enjoy solo curious here. So also a known player to me. And the DNF player currently is on the 5th position. He's on 5th position and is not looking too bad here. But he's already 1 second behind Aurel, who's leading the pack just ahead of Feet, who made a mistake there. So Loud6 and also Kensu overtaking him. What is Aurel doing? Aurel completely falling apart. And also Kensu. Kisu, I mean, not an N there. Kisu in there. So a pretty mistake-heavy round here, as you can see. But Feet and Loud6 will get 1st and 2nd, and with that 25 and 20 points. But look at the gap here towards P3. 2 whopping 2nd. Enjoy Solo Q's getting 3rd. Aurel on 4th, even though he has made a huge mistake. Then we see Wildset on 5th. Kisu on 6th. Jerem on 7th, and then we have Little Bands on P8, so that's where you want to be in. Xerox on 9th, and Posor on P number 10. So the first round is not really that interesting. Of course, it is great to see the maps and stuff, but with only 2 players being eliminated, it is a bit like, not meh, but you know, you get the drill. You get the drill. So if you have any questions, make sure to hit me up or ask me. So that is great. And yeah, let's just go into the next one. Just go into the next round and see who will be the victorious player in that. Let's see, let's see. So Aurel, great start for him. Pusor with a mistake, but he's not a last. He's actually on P9 and gets overtaken by Little Bands here. Goes for the jump here and does it. So he maybe can get through into the next round. Goes for the safe way, alright. But let's go into the battle here for the top positions, because Pusor is 2 checkpoints behind. We see Xerox with a mistake, and Enjoy Solo Q from 6th up to 3rd position here in just 1 turn. So Enjoy Solo Q with a great job. Allow6 and Aurel are leading. So that is great to see. Aurel not with a mistake this time around. And yeah, the WR is a 106.19. So I would say every time below 107 is great because of the difficulty from this map. This map is definitely not that easy. It is not that easy, and Aurel takes it here with a 106.93. So great to see that. This time is not bad, and Aurel gets himself that first 25 pointer. And that's really what you want to get in. You want to get into the top 3 here. But yeah, Aurel with 25 points. And with that, up to 38 points. And I think up to P number 2. Great. Little Benz and also Jerem not able to finish here, by the looks of it. So we have 2 players who are not finishing. Zarox with that up to P number 7 and Poussoir up to P8. So they're falling behind. Feet is Pack Junior, yes. Let's go with feet here. With crazy feet. Okay, great start for him. Aurel and Zarox. Aurel can take his second round win in a row, of course, with that. But Feet with a mistake on those pillars. It's really important here to squeeze your car in between there and get the speed for the risky jump. But Feet had to respawn, but still is on P6. So it's not too bad for him. Then this small reactor boost section, but Feet cannot really get himself a lot of points. I mean, he can overtake some people, but consistent driving is important here. And you can see that Feet cannot get himself up into the top 3 here. Alright, so Loud6 overtakes Zaroxy. Aurel again in the lead. So Aurel can take it here. He can take it. And it's looking very good for Aurel. Yep. It's looking very, very good. Very low jump from Aurel. Great, great ending. And also not the worst time here. 107.41. So that is 1.5 seconds behind WR. Then we see Loud6 on second. Zarox, Wildstyles, Feed, Kizu. And then Enjoy Solo Q on 7th. And then we have also Mr. Little Benz finishing, and then Jerem and Poussoir are also able to finish. Great. Yeah, it's hard to come back on this map, exactly. But yeah, not really focusing on the first couple of rounds here to really cast them entirely. Because, you know, it's the first round and it's not that some good player or high tier player can be eliminated. But what also matters here is the seeding for the round of 8. So that's what we already have. That is great. But again, the trend in those competitions is that usually the mediocre players are not attending or are not inscribing into the tournament. And we have players like, let's say, Feed, Aurel, Zarox, Loud6, you know, they're really are contenders for the semi-final or even the final who are playing, but not a player that is like in the mid-range and can be eliminated in the quarterfinal or something, you know. It's yeah, of course, I understand that, but still I would love to see more players participating if they have registered, but it will be like that all the time. But yeah, let's take a look here. It is Aurel who is so far ahead here, actually. Aurel is so far ahead. Feed is on a P2 after a mistake from, who was that actually? I think it was, no, not Loud6, it was, I think Enjoy Solo Q was on second, but Feet gets second now. Loud6 on third, and Aurel gets first here with a 106.73. So not the worst time that we have seen. And Aurel with that is up into the lead, overtakes Loud6 here. So that is great. Jerem had a dead respawn. And cannot make it here, actually. He doesn't know that there's a double tab respawn, so that is unfortunate for Jerem, because he's already on P number 10. That is not good for him. No bueno. Alright, next map is coming up. It is a bot by Shamsi. So hopefully I didn't butcher that name, but I don't think so. The WR is from Carl Jr. Yeah, Carl Jr. also participating in this event. The Solary player would have thought. And Carl Jr. has a 57.55. So that is a great time. And we have 3 more maps after that. But before that, we have one warm-up before we're gonna go live. So you can see this transition really important because you're in freewheel and you don't want to lose any sort of like angle or grip or speed there. So that is probably the make it or break it on this one. And also super far into the track. I mean, it was CP number 9 or 10 or something like that. So that is something we should definitely look out for. In general, this map is very technical and has also some dirt elements. But yeah, looking forward to see how the players will perform here. The ending is not too hard, but we have seen a lot of maps with hard endings here. So looking forward to this, and also if Aurel can defend his lead, or Loud6 will come maybe a bit closer. I mean, there's already 20 points between second and third. And then there are also some players down here. I mean, Jerem with 16 points with his unlucky respawn in this round. So Jerem down to P number 10. Then we have Little Buns also on 9th. So they're currently eliminated of this competition. Jerem also with a mistake there. So he is 1 second behind. And will probably not make any damage in this round. As well as Little Buns. So they are not looking too good here. But let's go ahead into the top 8 again. We have Aurel in the lead. Zorox and Feed behind. So that will be a great fight between them. And yeah, Feed not with the best jump here, and also a very risky alignment, man. That was very risky, but he was able to stay alive. Aurel gets the bump and the airtime, but still was able to hold his grip. But here he goes for so many risks, goes so outside, and now it is Feed leading together with Zarok. So Aurel down to P number 3. So Aurel will not get himself that first position, but still a 16-pointer would be good for him, but he could have gotten for more. Feed on first, Zarox on second, Aurel on third, and a 58.97 is 1.5 seconds behind WR. So you can see players are driving more and more conservatively here. That is a crazy name, right? That is a crazy name. So Aurel's still leading. Aurel's still leading. And hello everyone in the chat. Dude, you're gonna hear that joke all the time with crazy rounds. Now speaking of crazy, let's follow Feed. He just made a mistake. He just made a mistake. Oh man. Oh man, that is great. And yo, Melly Nature with the tier 1 resubscription. Thank you so much. That is much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. You get your alerts after the cast, but right now we are casting. But I mean, we can interact a bit with the chat, but not, yeah, I mean, we're just gonna see the maps here, but so many mistakes actually in those rounds. So not too much is happening here, as you can see, but yeah, it's great. So hopefully all doing great. Hello Dutchy, hello Hack, and thank you Melanature for the tier 1 resub. Thank you very much. That is great. Thanks for the support, everyone. Yeah, of course I'm the Jinx Meister. Of course. I am the Jinx Meister. The Perch skin. Yeah, the Perch skin is great. But I also like the gaming... Yeah, the skin from Aurel. I really like this one, the gaming privé skin. Dude, holy moly, is it laggy. But yeah, Perch is also very great. But let's take a look. Little Band also had a great skin, I think. Yeah, this skin also looks great. Look at this. Pork. Then also, dude, all of those people are rocking like crazy cool skins. Look at that. But why is my game so laggy right now? Hello? Mod check game? I don't get it why my game is laggy. But let's go into the free cam here. T-Tours. Aurel leading. Dude, Aurel is so fast here, actually. He's so great. Zarox with a mistake. With another mistake. And also Jerem goes into the CP. Like a snail. But still he's able to make it. But yeah, dude. I think Aurel is on a sick time here, actually. Let's follow Aurel here. Bear in mind, the WR is a 58. Wait a minute. No, 57. Oh my god. I thought like that was a great time. But yeah, 57.93, that is 0.4 away from WR actually. I was like a bit flush, but yeah, that is Aurel in a nutshell. He's 0.4 away from WR, so great time. I think the first great time. No, that was not WR. But I was a bit... No, it's It's 0.4 away, as I said. 0.4 of a second away. But still a great time, though. Yeah, that is a great time, though. So Aurel shows us that he is ready and that he is leading. So 154 points for him. Yeah. And let's see what he can do or deliver. Do and or deliver in the next round. So Aurel is a great and skilled player, and also a player that doesn't really need a lot of practice here, actually. He doesn't need a lot of practice. But yeah, again, he's on a great time here. Look, he is only 0.13 away from his former set time. So this could be another sub 58 with a great ending. Great to see Aurel that he is also playing this competition. He's a player for me who can take it all, especially with this performance here. But yeah, another low 58 from Aurel, Sig 0.19. Feed on second, 0.8 away. Lausix on third. Then we have Kizu and Enjoy solo queue on P5. No, there was no time attack. There was no time attack, Bandit. There was no time attack. And hello, Hector. Nice seeing you. Hello, hello. It's randomized. True. So that was map number Due. So the next map is Wisdom 2. Should that be a joke that I don't understand, or can some Frenchie explain it to me? Wisdom 2. Wisdom 2. I don't know. Is it like teeth, or I don't get it. I don't understand that. Okay, the WR again is by Carl Jr. at 57.55. Wait. Huh? What the hell? Dude, wait a minute. Huh? Am I dumb now? Wait a minute. Wait, no, I that was the wrong scene here, actually. Oh my god, I'm butchering it. Huh? Is it the same W? Like, look at that. Those times are both the same. Huh? What? Dude, what? Dude, what the f... Dude, Carl Jr., hello? What? They're both 57.558. Huh? Dude... Okay, I'm a bit confused now, but I'll just take it. Okay, okay. I was a bit confused there, but yeah. Okay. Alright, Carl Jr. So he has the same WR here. I was seeing Massa playing this map, actually. I was watching the stream there. This map definitely didn't look easy, but has great scenery. I like it. My mic can't handle it. I thought I had the same map open, but then I look onto local number 2 and it was not the same, you know? Was it yesterday? No, it was a different day. Pro George. Okay, let's go ahead here. Let's go ahead with this one, as we have 4 live rounds again. And at the moment, Little Bands and the Jerem are on 9th and 10th, so they have to say bye-bye. But this can be their chance to come back, as Little Bands gets a good round here. And a great transition, currently up to P8. Of course, you need more than that, but still, this map is definitely not easy. So Little Bands is clearing it very great. He's clearing it very great, only 3 seconds behind. So nice performance here from the Frenchman. Let's see what Aurel is doing. Oh, the rocks, bump, boop, bop. And then Aurel is now up to P2 again, to P2. And gets that jump. That was really close, actually. Feed onto P1. And then we have Lausix, Enjoy solo queue, and Kizu on P5. So that was a great bump there. But it is how it is, right? It is how it is. Schadenfreude, we call that in Germany. Schadenfreude. Maybe other than Dutch as well, this word. So, you know, you're happy if someone receives something negative, or like something negative happens to someone, but like only small things where something negative occurs to them. Schadenfreude. But yeah, let's go ahead into the next round. I really like this map, actually. I really like it. Okay, Kizu with a good start here. Oh, had to readjust his line, so not the best amount of speed, but still is able to stay onto that 5th position. And Kizu's not doing a bad job here. I mean, he's at 98 points. So great to see him play like that. So now actually up to P3 here, because a lot of players have made a mistake. Loud6 versus Aurel for that first position. But just when I spectate Loud6 here, he makes that mistake and gets overtaken by 2 players. And yeah, Loud6 is still on P4 despite being 2 seconds behind. Can he clear that jump? Yes, he can. Enjoy solo queue, gets second. Loud6 on 3rd actually after someone has made a mistake. I think that was... I don't know who that was actually. Okay. Those tracks are really hard, yeah. Also Rocks making that ending. Yep, P10 though for him. So he finishes on last. And no, actually Jerem. No, Zorox was on last. But still Zorox on P5. So that is not too bad for him. We have Little Benz and Jerem with 76 and 57 points on 9th and 10th position. Okay. But yeah, this is the third last map on this first round. And then we have a Blue Bee and Mothership after that, which are the 2 remaining maps out of this map pack. Oh, so many mistakes there, actually. So many mistakes. Did you imagine you would say, okay, for every mistake in this round, I'm gonna drink a shot? Dude, you would be drunk after this round, I think. Ah, yeah, look, dude, oh my... Oh, no! Wow, so many mistakes, but this map is so hard, actually. This map is so hard. But yeah, Feet is 2 seconds ahead of Zarox, who's on 2nd, and also makes a mistake there. Wow. So you can see those maps are definitely not easy, so consistency will be rewarded. Zarox has to go for the safe approach here. No, Zarox! No! He made that mistake again. So Feet is 2 seconds ahead of Aurel, who actually gets 2nd. Poussoir on 3rd. Enjoy Sudoku on 4th. And then we have Loud6, Kizu, Zarox, and Jerem in the top 8. Lil Buns is not able to finish, unfortunately. But still, he has tried. Let's go into the free camera here. Follow all. Poussoir. Poussoir. I thought it will be pronounced French, so that's why I tried my French pronunciation. Oh, everyone made it actually. Everyone made this part. Little Buns with the first casualty here with the first mistake. Yeah, I don't know, but I could also pronounce them Poussoir. I was also thinking about that, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's see who gets first here. Is it Aurel or Zarox? Aurel makes it. Zarox also. Yep. Loud6. Yep. Kisu. Yep. Feet also as well. 3 seconds behind though, man. He's only 3 seconds behind. But yeah, that was the 4th round on the 3rd map. So we have 2 more rounds after that. 2 more maps, I mean. And those will be a Blue Bee and Mothership. All right. So Blue Bee is a map that also makes use of the night mood and is Yeah, I would say the most mixed style map here of this competition, with also some ice parts in there. Then we see some dirt, some grass, some other things. So I really like this map, even though it's also not that easy. Also compared to the prior map, I really like this one. It's by Rocket and the WR is by Carl Jr. Also, Gwen has second WR here. I'm not sure if Gwen is actually playing. Let me check in the is Gwen playing here? Gwen. No, Gwen is not playing. Feels Batman. That is a Feels Batman that Gwen is not playing. But that's how it is. Server 4 is boring. Carl just winning every round. But yeah, the round of 8 will be a little bit more interesting, because there we're gonna see the first surprises. And yeah, this is the second to last map. Blue Bee. Great map. I really like it. Also that the mood is not set into the day mood, or you know, or the sun. I don't know, like the day mood, and we can have night maps, we can have sunrise, sunset maps. I really like that. Great to see that. But as always, those competitions have the issue that some players that didn't inscribe, or that have inscribed, are not playing. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see who wins that first round. Let's see who wins that first round. We can have a talk after that. In between the matches, we can have a talk over this topic, okay? But not now. I'm gonna answer all the questions then. Yeah, but I think this is not the right. It's inappropriate right now because we're in a cast. And let's see who makes it here. Is it Zarok's feet or Aurel? Aurel with a great amount of speed here over this ice part. Of course, you want to minimize the steering as much as possible and get yourself a great alignment over this turn. So Aurel is leading. Also a great amount of speed here from Aurel accumulated. Man, this is a great line. And also a great time from Aurel here. Let's take a look. What is he gonna put into the tarmac? It is a 58.84. No, 54.84. Man, not 58. So that is a great time here. And that is only 0.6 away from WR. So again, on a map with ice and all those parts, it's not a bad time. So great to see that Jerem goes for the risky jump and survives it. And yeah, Aurel is just on fire here. Aurel on fire, almost up to 300 points. And he can definitely make it happen. He can definitely make it happen here. As Jerem gets a... Wow. That was very punishing, actually. But let's take a look here onto Zarox, who's also doing fantastic here. He is on P number 5 at the moment. Make it P number 4 because Feet made a mistake there, by the looks of it. And Zarox also with a mistake here, so he gets overtaken by Wild Styles and Loudsix, so they're really capitalizing from that. So Zarox down to P6, but he can definitely make something happen in this round. Okay. See ya, HDD. Let me actually fix that we don't have that again. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's my HDD, my external one. 54.90 from Aurel, Wild Styles and Enjoy Solo Queue behind that. But look at that, the gaps are so huge. They are like 2.5 seconds. Man, that is tremendous. That is a lot, actually. 2.5 seconds. And Aurel, yeah, with that up to 319 points. That is also great to see. 319 points for Aurel. You know, he's almost 100 points ahead of second. That is an absolute great performance here. And let's go up to, or let's go into the next round. Let's go into the next one and see who will make it. So hopefully we're not delayed already for the next round, because we still have one more round to go, but that's how things are. Let's see, Kizu here. Kizu, however, is down, I think, to P9 or to P10 even, yes. But he overtakes Jerem here. Do we have a fight for P8 at the moment? It doesn't seem like that. Little Bands, however, can still make it. He can still make it if he overtakes Pooh Sour. But goes for the tactical booster there for a lot of speed. Actually, this booster gets you a lot of speed there. But unfortunately, there's the drift there. So that's why you have to take that more direct line, which Little Bands didn't go for. Aurel wins the 3rd round in a row. Little Bands with a safe finish and gets himself P number 6. Kizu and Wild Styles are behind him. So he can make it in some way. He can make it. And yeah, Aurel is exactly 100 points ahead of Lausix. And yo, Virtual. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the resub. Man, we got so many subscribers in the cast here. And I don't want to interrupt it. But this round is not really that important. But thank you so much, Virtual, for the resub. Great to see you here. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, man. Okay. But yeah, last round is coming up on this track. Blue B from Rocat. It is Aurel who is leading. Feed with a small mistake into the entry on the ice section. But he is still able to stay alive, but loses a lot of positions. Wild Styles with a wild flip there. So he will not play a role in this round. Man, there was a chained corkscrew 180. Yeah, so he's not getting himself a good position. Aurel in first again. So man, Aurel won every round here. Lausix on 2nd. Pooh Sour on 3rd actually. So great placement for him. Xerox on P4. And then we have Enjoy Solo Queue, Jerem, Wildstars, and Feet behind that. Yeah, so Pooh Sour, actually great to see, man. That is great to see that he's getting that 3rd position. Because with that, he's getting himself a lot of points here over Little Bands. And with that, almost has this position secured. Almost secured for him. So that is absolutely perfect, or absolutely great for him. So great performance, man. Keep it up. And he's also my chat. I see that. Nice one, man. Okay, last map is coming up. Mothership is the last map. With the WR is from Ceylan. So not Carl Jr. with the WR. That is some interesting news here. It is a 59.11. And yeah, also a very technical map here. From AQLX, from the Sun player. But it also has some other elements, like here transitional parts with a dirt part beforehand, and then of course also pillars that you have to dodge. Especially this ice part can be very cruel with your alignment and also your line between the, or through that. And afterwards, I mean, your tires are icy here, so it's really important to not hit anything. As you can see, Kizu is practicing this part. So very, very tight and difficult map, to be honest. It is not that easy, but you have to survive it, of course. And there is also some sort of safe way to slow down a bit. But of course, you don't want to waste any time here, right? But whatever, let's take a look here. Who's gonna win this warm-up? I think it is Aurel who is leading. Yes, indeed. And he finished here with a 59.90. So that is 0.8 away from WR. Then we have Jerem on 2nd. Little Buns on 3rd, actually, in the warm-up. But let's just take a look who will take that home in the next live round, or in the last live rounds. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead here. 4 more rounds, and then we have our first round concluded. It is Jerem with a very, very early mistake there and gets punished tremendously here with a penalty and also a clip there. Man, that could have gone way differently. But he has made that mistake. Wild Styles is, however, on a 4th position. Great performance here. Now the ice is coming in. Aurel, look at this. Aurel is really pressing B for boost there. Oh my. Dude, Aurel with a crazy, crazy line here. A great line from Aurel. And he goes up to P number 3. Feed with a mistake there and gets overtaken by Aurel. Lausix also now with the best speed. Aurel with a comeback of the century in this round. And definitely a very, very good one from the gaming privé player. So he looks to be one of the favorites for me thus far. I mean, I haven't seen the other servers, but Aurel is definitely ready here. as he goes very close through there. So you can see a lot of close transitions here, and Aurel wins it. Great comeback, and I think the 5th or 6th round victory from Aurel in a row. So he is looking really, really good here. Aurel with a great performance. Great performance from Mr. Aurel. Also a former team member of mine. He was in Team Air in Trackmania United and also in Team Luckers in Trackmania Nations, where he has played some wars with us and also some hunting sessions. That was great fun with Aurel, but then he was focusing on Trackmania 2020 and also on his very, very great competitive career. And he is also a very likable and great guy. Really cool that he was also playing for us. And you know, always when there's a French competition, he's like, yeah, don't worry, you can talk to me every time, I translate you everything. So Aurel, definitely a great guy. So plus from my side. But yeah, enough of praising to him, but can we talk about this Aurel line here? My god, man, this guy is so fast. He is more than 1 second ahead. He's more than 1 second ahead, and he looks like to set another fast time. As you can see, he's only 0.11 away from the set time from Panda here, which is 0.27 away from WR. So Aurel up onto a great time, and he has only one more turn to go, and Aurel will make it happen here. This one, and then the part to the right, and Aurel with a great time here, 59.44. That is 0.3 away from WR, and he's 4 seconds ahead of the second position. Wow, Aurel is absolutely ready in this tournament. My god, Aurel, stop what you're doing to your opponents. Stop. Aurel is crazy. Aurel is a crazy man. He crazy. So up to 419 points. Yeah, he was at 319 points. And I think he won now 7 rounds in a row or something. And he doesn't have a bad server with Lausix, Feed, Zarox, Enjoy Solo Queue, and Wild Styles. They all have the capability of winning a round, but if you play against a player like Aurel, it is definitely not that easy. I think it's definitely not that easy, but oh my. Okay, Wild Styles and Enjoy Solo Queue with a mistake, and also Pooh Sour, I think that was. Or Pooh Sour with a mistake. Jerem goes for the safe way, okay, but loses a lot of speed because he has oversteered. So Jerem is still on P5 though. Still on P5 for him, but I think it won't be enough for him because we only have 2 more rounds to go. And yeah, with that he cannot make it into the top 8. So Aurel again looks like to win yet another round. Ahead of Lausix, ahead of Zarox, but Zarox goes for the attack here. Zarox denying Aurel the victory here again. No, that is not enough, but still a great time from Zarox here on 1:54, and sets I think a match PB here by being 1.4 seconds behind WR. So we have one more round of Destiny after that, and then we are done for the first round. Last round. Can Aurel win another round here or not? Let's take a look. Can he win yet another round? Or will someone else deny him the victory? As Feed gets a lot of speed here, so Feed is onto the lead. Zarox also not that far behind. But yeah, great fight thus far, but the Ice will decide it here because you want to see as little as possible, and Aurel has really figured this one out here. Aurel has really figured this one out as currently is ahead of Feed here. 0.2 of a second, but I think Feed has come into touch with a treat there. I had to oversteer by my impression because he lost 0.2 of a second in this part. So Feed, maybe not snipe him here, also not with this line, with losing a lot of speed. And I think he cannot even make that speed check because he didn't get the gear and also not the speed. So Feed still onto P3 here after being 4 seconds behind. So you can see the difficulty of those maps are... It's really there. They are not easy. And yes, Aurel takes it here with a 59.63. And then we have Lausix on second, Feed on third. And Xerox goes for the safe finish here. Gets overtaken by Kizu, Wildstyle, and Jerem. And Xerox gets himself P number 7. So that is round number 1. Aurel wins it here with 469 points. 469 points for Aurel. Then Loud6 on 2nd. Feet on 3rd. Xerox on 4th. Enjoy Solary on 5th. Kizu on 6th. Lotzes on 7 and Pusaur on P number 8. Little Buns and also Jerem are unfortunately out of this competition. But that was the first round. And the next round will go live. I think a little bit delayed because they have to fetch the data and everything.